to the Olathe West Area Orchestra Festival. My name is Karen Russell. I am the director here at Olathe West, and we are just thrilled to have such a full gym of music making and parent support. It's just awesome to see. A few announcements before we get started. If you would please take a moment and silence your cell phones. It's very distracting for musicians if the phone goes off in the middle of a piece, so please take a moment and do that. Okay, thank you so much. And even though we discourage cell phone noise, we would love for you to take pictures and videos of tonight's performance. And if you look at the back of your program, our social media handles are on there. If you would tag us, if you post any pictures, that would be wonderful. We would greatly appreciate it. One last item of business before we get started. If you look at your program this evening, it's listed 5th through 12th grade. 5th grade at the top, 10th through 12th grade at the bottom. That is intentional. That is the order. It lists all the 5th grade pieces together and then all the 6th grade pieces and so on. However, tonight you will be hearing the pieces in a different order. Okay, so we're going to start over here with our 5th grade. They're going to play the first 2 pieces listed, and then we're going to go to 6th grade. 6th grade will play their first piece. Then 7th grade will play their first piece, then 8th and 9th grade, and then 10th through 12th grade, and then you'll get to hear me talk again, and then we'll go around the circle one more time, okay? And our finale piece, the Brandenburg Concerto, will end tonight's concert, okay? So without further ado, if you would please welcome the 5th grade orchestra.
Director here at West, and I'm going to take just a moment and recognize two groups of students. So in a moment, the first group will be students who participated this last weekend in our district honors orchestras, which we also have the pleasure of hosting here at Olathe West. So it's been a busy couple weeks for us. But Kansas is divided into 7 geographic regions, and the Kansas City metro area is the East Central region of the Kansas Music Educators Association. And so students 5 through 12 have the opportunity each fall to participate in a district honors orchestra. To be honest, our district is one of the most competitive because we do have such strong programs here in the metro area. At the high school level, this is a by-audition process with really rigorous auditions that happen 1st of November. Sometimes the middle school teachers also audition their students, sometimes it's selecting students, just teacher selection. But we do have students 5 through 12 that participated this last weekend. So if you're a student that was here at the Honor Orchestras on Saturday, would you please stand? Let's give these students a round of applause. At the middle school level, teachers are only allowed to send a certain number of students, and it has to be a mix of instrumentation, so we can't just send 5 or 6 violins or 5 or 6 cellos, so that just kind of help us with the selection process. At the high school level, it's however many people audition and make it, but for the high schoolers, they will now continue on and re-audition at the state level, so the top students from all 7 of those districts will audition again in Salina in January, and then those are the students that will make the Kansas All-State Orchestra, which is kind of our equivalent of sending a football team to state or sending the volleyball team to state. It's on more of an individual basis and not really a per orchestra basis. But we want to wish those students good luck as they continue on to their second round of auditions. That performance will happen in Wichita in February. So congrats to all of those students on all their hard work. The other group of students that I want to recognize today is our graduating seniors. And so these are students who most likely have been at this festival since 5th grade. Perhaps we had a couple that transferred from other districts or out of state, and we welcome them to the Olathe West family. But this is actually a kind of special group because 8 years ago is when Olathe West opened. So this is our first class. I guess we could call them like really original owls. They didn't just start in 9th grade when the school opened, but they started in 5th grade at this festival. This is our 8th annual festival. So seniors, would you all please stand? Many of them have been here for 8 solid years. Let's recognize our seniors. And this is always such a fun concert because, we get to see kind of the progression from 5th grade to 12th grade. But I know for our senior families, it's also a little bittersweet because this is their last ever West Area Orchestra Festival. So thank you for recognizing our hardworking students. And we're going to continue on with our kind of second round here. 5th grade is going to take it away with Jingle Bells.
All right, we are about done here. Before we play our finale piece, I have a few announcements and things that I want to take the opportunity to say because we have all of the parents here, which is amazing. First of all, it takes a village to make this happen. As you can see, there are like 475 kids out here on the floor. That doesn't happen without a collaborative, hardworking orchestra staff. So please give it up for my fellow colleagues. They've been just a pleasure to work with, and I'm really grateful to be in such a wonderful district. From 5th grade on, these kids work really, really hard. I think it's so fun to see the pizzicato jingle bells and the beginning stages and have it all progress all the way up to our high school level. If you look at the back of your program, I just want to take a few minutes and talk about the importance of staying in music. As you can see, our largest group over here is our 5th grade orchestra, and as they get older, it gets smaller. Yeah, hi 5th graders. I just want to take a second and say that staying in music between 5th and 6th grade is crucial for kids' development. Not only do they learn how to read music and how to play an instrument and how to appreciate music, but music is proven to benefit kids as they learn literacy and numeracy skills throughout middle school and high school. Students who are in orchestra, specifically, are highest achieving on standardized tests. And not only that, but it's a lot of fun. And it gets more fun in 6th grade. The 5th graders that you see over here have orchestra class 30 minutes twice a week, which is amazing. We're so grateful that they have a 5th grade program. But if they stay in 6th grade, they get to play their instrument for 45 minutes every single day. And the amount of progress that you see between 5th and 6th grade is astounding. 1/4 of the school year in 6th grade is what the 5th graders get to experience just in instructional time. So staying in orchestra in 6th grade is a really great idea, kids and parents. Between middle school and high school, we do see another drop-off, unfortunately. Not only is it important to middle schoolers' development, but as students get older and their hormones change and they're having all of these transitions into high school, having a strong community is a very, very important thing. And if they stay in orchestra all the way through, they get to know these kids a lot. I wanted to read the quote that's on the back of the program, and Clara doesn't know that this is happening. But she's quoted on the back of the program. Claire is a senior this year. She plays the violin. She says, "Orchestra has given me a good, consistent community of people who I get to see all year, all 4 years. I've gotten to improve each year and work hard at something for a long time. The better I've gotten, the more fun it is to play." And I think that's true for all kids. It's a really essential part of their development in high school to be part of a community, and that's what I'm trying to build here at Olathe West, and I know my colleagues are as well. Finally, actually, I think I have a few more things, sorry. If you have any questions, we know registration is coming up here in a month or two, about electives in middle school, even if you're planning to transfer to a different Olathe area, the people that you see up here conducting are experts about elective registration. And if you have any questions at all about how to get involved with orchestra or any music elective as you transition into junior high, middle school, or high school, please reach out. Don't hesitate to ask us any questions. We will make it happen. We will make sure you're plugged in where you need to be. There's a ton of academies and exciting opportunities in high school, and I know that can seem overwhelming for kids, and they might feel like they can't do it all. But we've got very high quality athletes in our orchestra program. We have kids who are part of the Green Tech Academy. We have kids who are part of the Public Safety Academy. We have AP scholars. We have very diverse groups of people in our orchestra program, so it is possible to continue even if you're doing other things as well. Okay, off my soapbox. Finally, actually 2 more finallys. So sorry, I'm going fast. 8th graders, we want to invite you specifically and your parents. The Olathe West Orchestra program will be traveling out of state next year. Okay, and that means that the 8th graders have the opportunity to join us on that trip. Okay, and we're having a trip meeting on January 13th at 7 o'clock here at Olathe West. Okay, that date is also on the back of your program. Okay, that's when we will be announcing where we're going. It's going to be cool. You're going to want to be there. Okay, and we'll talk more about how to register for that trip and some more logistics. So please mark that date on your calendar, 8th grade parents. Okay, for real, finally, after our finale piece. Hello? Okay, I thought it cut out for a second. After our finale piece ends, 5th through 8th grade will need to stay on the gym floor, okay? Because your parents can see you easier than you can see them, okay? So parents, you will meet your child out on the gym floor and help them get packed up and exit the gym. High schoolers are going to need to change out of their uniform because we're having our professional pictures taken later this week. So you're going to need to wait for your high school student for approximately 15 minutes while they get changed and packed up, and they will meet you out in the lobby. Okay? Without further ado, our finale piece this year is Brandenburg Concerto No. 3, the first movement. This will be the first and only time that all of these kids are performing this piece together. Okay? So, a few reminders for our students here. Make sure you're watching your conductor. Okay? Make sure you are looking up once a measure. And 6th and 7th grade, make sure you're coming in really gently and lightly. Okay, so that we can have our best possible performance. Give one more round of applause for the Olathe West Orchestra.